Hi everyone, welcome to 5 Minutes with the Gurus. I'm pleased to be with Paul and David today. You may know with all the COVID restrictions going on at the moment, we're 100% working from home. There's no one in the office at the moment in these strange times. So we're all enjoying the technology we're using and the challenges that faces getting messages to you and dealing with you on a day-to-day basis. And having said that, David, how do you handle these challenges working remotely at the moment?
Yeah, good question. Thanks, Pete. Let's face it, there are quite a few challenges that we're coming up with on a day-to-day basis. Probably some we could plan for and some we couldn't plan for, but we're lucky enough to have a really good team behind us to solve these problems. Little things just such as just getting copies of identification or trying to get mail out, running up to the local post office. So I don't think I've ever spoken to my local post office as much as I have in the last week or two.
Yeah. What about you, Paul?
Oh, look, much the same. I mean, normally we're all in one office, and when you need something from someone, you just step outside your office and talk to them or hand them a file. It's a little bit different these days. We've got to jump on a Teams meeting like this or send them an email. So it's definitely different. It's taking some getting used to, but heading in the right direction.
Yeah. And how do you find working with clients remotely, these challenges? How our clients out there handled these and accommodated your requests for information in a different way?
Look, all in all, it's been pretty positive. I think 2 or 3 years back, if you said we were going to be meeting all our clients either over the phone or on a video conference, we probably would have laughed. But we're doing it. We've been doing it for probably a couple of months now. So I think the first couple of times people get on a video conference, they're a bit sort of, how does this work? What do I do? Where do I look? Is the camera too close to me? But after the first couple of goes, it becomes, old hat and easy. So all in all, pretty good. The documents and communicating with people is definitely a challenge. Like I said, there's no longer pass across a bit of paper and get them to sign it. Using a lot more DocuSign and emails and things, but definitely heading in the right direction.
Yeah. And how about you, Dave?
Exactly the same as Paul. It's just those little niches that you used to be able to just do with a face-to-face meeting that you just have to take a few more steps to get done. But all in all, the clients have been fantastic, and we thank all the clients to be understanding for our situation. As I always say, there's always someone out there in a worse position, so it's no use complaining.
Yeah, no, I always find challenging times open up some opportunities. So working remotely has its challenges, but also we find that we do different things, and suddenly we find we can probably exercise a little bit more regularly because there's not much else to do. But what are some of the positives that you've found in the lockdown, Dave?
Well, my wife's found a nice long list of stuff to be done around the house, let me tell you. That could be a positive or a negative, but no, it's been great to not have to worry about commuting and stuff like that. But look, it's been a difficult time, but it's been a good time in the fact that we get to spend a bit more time with family than we had previously.
Yeah. And yourself, Paul, have you found any opportunities or things to do a better way, either business or personal?
Oh, a bit of both. I think on a personal side, I mean the cut down on the commute and I suppose the shake up of your regular schedule that we've probably been doing the exact same way every day for several years is a good opportunity to go back and say, is there a better way of doing it? I manage my time the best way. And instead of finishing work and spending half an hour driving home and getting changed and things, you finish work, you walk into the kitchen and you're there ready to go and do your next thing. So it is different as far as going back to the drawing board or reviewing things from a business point of view. I think it's been good. I think the way we work with people is definitely changing.
Yeah. One of the funny things that's happened, I think I know with Paul and myself, one of the things that you don't think of is a couple of weeks into it, you've got to drive your car a bit more regularly around the block because we end up with flat car batteries because we're not going anywhere. So there's a little trick, and sometimes you need to get a drip feed battery for your car because suddenly it's like a vintage car. It's in the garage and it doesn't come out very regularly at all.
Very true.
Guys, we've now joined up with PSK, the big group with Charter. So we've moved away from Hillross and we're now with Charter under PSK, and we're PSK Macarthur. Same team, same premises, and we have to get there back there in the next couple of months and be back at our premises. But some of the advantages I find with PSK is, I mean, there's a bigger group, more resources for us, which is fantastic. So, Dave, what are some of the positives that our clients will probably see going forward that part of the PSK group that they'll benefit from?
Yeah, good question, Pete. PSK was a really natural fit for us. They have very similar clients, similar investment styles as us. They just got a larger sort of resource house behind the scenes. So, for example, they've got a one-on-one dedicated research department, which includes direct property research and stuff like that, which it just enhances the services we can give our clients. As I said, PSK seems to be a natural fit in the fact that we sort of think along the same ways, and it just provides us with some more resources to be able to provide that quality of service to the clients that we all sort of strive to achieve.
Yeah. And Paul, what benefits have you seen coming out of joining up with PSK?
Yeah, look, very, very sort of similar answer, but I guess the biggest thing so far has just been the support and the stability behind them. So, I mean, obviously they're a reasonably big group, and they bring with them, some additional resources, be it that investment team that's sort of helping us, as well as sort of administrative and behind the scenes stuff that probably doesn't get seen too much, but is quite a big part of what we do. And any, improvements in efficiency or experiences that we can improve there obviously go a long way to taking time away from that and more time towards the client and looking after people, which is what we prefer to be doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, fantastic. That's great, guys. And to all our clients, all we can say is really thank you for your ongoing support and your assistance with our meetings by Zoom or Teams or even telephone. We appreciate the current stresses that it may cause you, but we're here to help. And on behalf of David and Paul, thanks very much. And remember, guys, today's the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. Cheers.
Thanks, Pete. See you guys.
Thanks, guys.